Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing another Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. In this video, this reading might be a little bit all over the place, not gonna lie. I was getting so many channel messages tonight, like it was crazy. I just have like a never-ending list. I'm not even using cards for this reading. It's like I'm literally putting this in front of you guys just so you have something to look at during the reading. But there was a lot. So I was just hearing a lot about like a karmic person, the karmic person. For some of you, this person is not well. Yeah, it's a lot. So if this reading does not resonate with you, feel free to, click off. But for some of you, this probably will resonate. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it anyways. But there's like a karmic person that keeps calling the Divine Masculine, trying to get him to pick up his phone. He's not replying. There's a bunch of missed calls, and like she's very needy right now, overprotective, insecure, overbearing. She's acting childish. She wants to know if he's single or like if he's gotten into another relationship. New Jersey could be significant for some of you. There's something about a fight here, and for some, this is actually like a physical fight to some degree. There's a lot of yelling. Someone may have thrown something. Like, I feel like it was thrown at Divine Masculine. I feel like he was kind of like holding himself back. Like, I don't feel like he was the one trying to start the fight. There's something about a cut or a bruise, abuse, hurting. But Divine Masculine is recovering from this. I believe I was hearing recovering. For some of you, I have to say this karmic person, like, yeah, they're not mentally all there, like they're not mentally well, they need help, I feel. I was hearing so many channel messages. She might be needing medical attention for some sort of disorder. I kept hearing psychosis. I was hearing something about Valium. I had to look that up when I first heard it, which was actually like a month or two ago. But Valium is like a medication for anxiety and alcohol withdrawal. I'm pretty sure it can do with other things too, but those were two things that stood out to me. And I think for some, this karmic person does have a drinking problem because it's been brought up in other readings. But yeah, she's not well. I was hearing things about like just crazy things, like wow, I can't talk. Asphyxiation, which is like to do with like choking or having your airway blocked, and I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm hoping it just, yeah, I don't know, but that came out and I was just like shocked when I heard that. Something about repeated attempts of doing something, hidden motives, something about a family, church, someone who's very dangerous. I was also hearing a lot about like the law, like having to do with the law. Okay, sorry if this part is kind of random. I'm literally reading off of a list of like so many channel messages, and I'm gonna try and find the ones that were about the law. Yeah, I'll just start saying some of them. So there was like something about lucky draw, restitution. Restitution, I think, is like if something was taken from you, it is being returned, or someone has to pay back money that they stole or something like that. Something about authorize, and then I heard I did not authorize this. Mentorship, someone that's on guard. Institution, something about deflection and fast reflexes. Attunement, which is like the emotional sensing of others. I feel like this karmic person doesn't like understand other people's emotions, like doesn't understand when someone's saying no, like they just like don't know how to handle things. I don't know, they don't know how to, yeah, I don't know, something to do with attunement, or a tournament, I don't know. Something about negate the matter, alone time or a long time, final switch up, something about altoidments, avoiding something, and then I also heard reprimand and detachment. So I do think this karmic person is facing some sort of repercussions for actions that they took. Something about sandcastle. I don't think it was actually a sandcastle though. It sounded like it could be a city name or a place name. Like I just kept hearing castle, like the second part of it. So it could have been something like Newcastle, or like I was hearing Wales for some of you. Yeah, and then I also heard they're not attuned. That came up again. Aloof, hidden motive, family, someone you thought to be loyal, a blank spot where my heart is, circling like vultures, psycho, dangerous, church, calling, charge. I just kept hearing charge train, I don't know. Aluminum foil, silver chain, something about something silver, which I think comes out later as well. I had something else about that. Absolute chaos. I was also hearing Chardonnay, which doesn't have to do with anything really. I was also hearing fried chicken. Someone's having an episode. So I do think this is to do with, again, the karmic person having some sort of mental breakdown. Fried eggs, Friday. I think also someone could have been eating fried rice or something, because I was hearing like fried eggs, fried rice, fried chicken. Friday, I control you. Oh my gosh, also I control you. I kept hearing I control you over and over, like something about I control you, I control you. A bribe, I'm bribing you. Assurance or insurance. Something about just, sometimes my messages don't make any sense, but I just have to say them out loud. So something about just go down to the West Coast and grab a change of clothes. I have no idea. Something about Easter weekend. I'm going out of town for a little bit. Something about brunch. Rosemary, peaches and cream, saran wrap, saran. Something about someone punching someone in the face. Yeah. I heard a lot about record keeping, bookkeeping, filing a claim, notary or notoriety. Notoriety is like being famous for a bad reason. Something about reputation, a dancer. Also, I was getting like the feeling of someone that like could post things online for money, or like I don't know why I was getting like, or like a stripper, like something like that. When I was hearing it. Praying, restitution, again, paying money for something done wrong, or recompense for an injury or loss. Something about a contract, an apology, apologize, a break in a case, afraid, marketing, a subpoena. You have to look that up. Something about someone getting like called into court for something, summoning to court, a form of maturity, something else I don't even think makes sense. Fraud, damage, psychosis. I also feel like someone could have damaged property or something. That could also be it, because I saw a card about cleaning up a house. Someone trying to control the situation, restriction, restraint, restraining order, a collection, accolades, or privilege granted. So I feel like this is like divine masculine. If he won some sort of case or something went in his favor, yeah, he got some sort of privilege for it. It was granted something, or received some sort of money, which is what I think for some of you this money is coming from, the divine masculine receives, because we talked about this in other readings. Something by force, a breakthrough, already said that. Movement, motion waived, a song called. That's all. That was the full sentence. It was a song called. Sorry guys, my cat keeps meowing. Rental box, townhouse, Prowse. I don't know if that's a last name or something. Prowse. Magenta, Brampton, Scranton, Argentina. Those are some of the places I was hearing. Damages to a property or physical assault. I just kept hearing I control you, or I control you, over and over. Something about so try again. And when I heard this message, it was like in like a, I don't know, like obnoxious, annoying voice. Like it was like, oh yeah, so like try again then. Like it was like that. And it was like a mocking voice, like someone was mocking someone. And it was like, I also heard, you think you can just research me, or I don't know if that's exactly what it meant, but it was kind of like, oh, someone was saying like, you think you can just do this to me? Like, I feel like this is the karmic person talking. Something about fallen blindly, someone being framed, someone saying, save me the speech. I sold the house, try again. I also keep hearing something about a tanagram puzzle. I don't really know why, but I looked it up and they can be used in occupational therapy, so that could have to do something with the karmic person. Or it could be just that you have kids or something and they're playing with one, or you just have one. I heard executioner. I heard babe, like if someone calls their significant other babe a lot, like I feel like, yeah, I for some reason was getting the karmic person, but honestly it could be anyone. A counselor, something official. So yeah, a counselor, I do again feel like this is the karmic person potentially getting help. Something official, so close, so close. I also kept hearing that over and over, something about someone being so close to something. Peacemaker, rights, alchemy, after me, serves you right, serving you, serving time. I also heard blood hair or bloody hair. So, and then something about a cut. So I also in a past reading said something about someone having a bandage on their head. I heard the word bandage, and then I pulled literally the 9 of Wands with a guy with a bandage on his head. So I feel like someone could literally have a cut on their head, and that's why they had a bandage, and the blood, you know, could have gotten their hair. So that's what I was hearing. Something about declaring something. Someone is having an episode. We kind of heard that earlier. Something about approach. When I heard the word approach, I don't know why I was feeling like someone was approaching the other person, and the other person was kind of like standing back, like they didn't want to be part of it, but they were kind of like guarding themselves. And I feel like that was divine masculine with this karmic person. I also heard coalition, which is like an alliance for combined action or something to do with the government. I do feel like this could also have to do with their workplace, because I think that they work together or were coworkers for some of you. Something about honesty, letting it all out, and something about market value. I think those are most of the messages. And then I did hear something about Blair Witch Project, Dorchester, or Chestershire. I don't know. I also heard Manchester. Something about God send, brilliant, light, radiant. So I feel like this part is about you, divine feminine, because it was just like I was seeing a lot of stuff about light, white light, like it was like positive energy, and it was something like I had a vision of a lady walking like in a white dress. So I just feel like, yeah, this could not be like a bunch of negative energy. It just felt so light and happy, because yeah, I was hearing light, radiance. Something about a fortress though, which I feel like is kind of like the wall around you for divine masculine, kind of how he feels. Also I heard clueless, so people could think you're clueless about the situation or someone else is clueless. Also heard salvation, stand down, Sandtown, I don't know. Revelation, wage increase, something about running water, like the noise of running water. Blanket, blank room or blank canvas, something blank, and something about art. Kids, I was hearing like kids playing or laughter. A message or someone saying, I'll talk to you in the morning. I also heard the song Beautiful Girls All Over the World, whatever, is that what it's called? But they got nothing on you, babe. Yeah, something like that. Something about allocation, relocation, allocating money to someone, relocating somewhere. I also heard something about a venue or menu. So, and then after that, when I was trying to like clarify that message, I was hearing momentous occasion, appetizer dish, reservation. So this could be something to do with Valentine's Day for some of you. There could be something planned for you, surprise, maybe. Something about a blank card. I just kept hearing like blank canvas, blank card, or Blanchard, if that means anything to anyone. Yeah, balancing out a checkbook, keep an open mind, something about a planter and seeds. I was hearing avalanche. If that means anything to anyone, please let me know, because I had no idea what that meant, and I tried looking up and I couldn't really find anything about it, other than maybe in Spanish or something. I don't know if this is right. It means like iron or something. or like ironing clothes. I have no idea, but yeah, maybe I was just saying it weird and it was another word. I don't know. But yeah, those are most of the channel messages. And then I have a little bit more when I try to clarify with a couple cards. So, where were we at? Yeah, basically we went over the whole karmic situation now. And as I said, they could have been coworkers or business partners before, I feel. For some of you, Divine Masculine could be in the US if you are located in another country. I'm also seeing for some he could be African American, or for some of you this is just you. There's also a group of people that have been trying to find him. Like, he set boundaries with these people, so it's not just the karmic person, there's also these karmic friends or something, and they're trying to locate him. Like, all of these people, including the karmic person, are trying to find Divine Masculine. They're calling him, like, they're doing things to, like, research him and try to see where he is. And like I said, he's healing or recovering from something, and it has to do with health or has to do with an injury. Again, like I said, this message might not apply to all of you. And for some, this relationship between Divine Masculine and the karmic person lasted a year or something like 11 months. And this has taken Divine Masculine like a lot of strength to walk away from this, and these people did not make it easy for him. And I'm seeing him looking at your photos. It could have been a recent photo or something. I've just been seeing a lot about a photo. He also could have been looking at your lips specifically for some of you. There's something about sexual attraction. And some of you could be in Aries, or this could just be like Divine Masculine's Emperor energy that we've been seeing. And I was also seeing something about a big event, a phone call, a gift, good news, or surprise for you, Divine Feminine. Some of you are 25, or you could be a Gemini or Virgo, or this is just Divine Masculine. I also see for some of you, he's thinking about marriage right now, or something to do with an expensive purchase, saving up his money. And this situation that didn't work out for Divine Masculine, Spirit is literally telling him it's because something is better for you. Like, this didn't work out because there's something better for you, and I think he's like catching on to that now. And someone could be going back to school or getting a higher level of education right now, something about the ocean. I'm also seeing Spirit is saying something about cleaning up your house if you're expecting a visit next month. Maybe some of you have a messy house like me. I need to do some cleaning. Divine Masculine could be thinking about living with you. I know we've seen that before. That came out again. I keep seeing like the afternoon. I was also hearing afternoon. That kept coming out as well. So maybe in regards to timing, he might come to visit, or someone might come to visit in the afternoon. You might go for lunch or something. I also see you in Divine... wow, I can't talk. It's late, guys. I also see you and Divine Masculine could be a lot of like in terms of personality, or share a lot of the same values and interests, but at the same time, like on the outside, you guys might look very different or seem very different, but like on the inside, you guys are actually quite similar. And there's something about opposites attract. Also, like we mentioned before, I was hearing silver, and then silver came out again, like literally the word silver came out on a card after I already heard it earlier. So definitely something to do with something silver. And I also earlier was like, when I was hearing silver, I was picturing like a silver chain, like a necklace chain. So that could be significant. And Divine Masculine is also saying, I know I need to say something. Like, he hates being in this no contact phase. And so you might receive a message soon for some of you, just because he's very much like antsy about doing it. But then Spirit's also saying be patient, which I know a lot of you are probably like, oh my god, be patient, really, because we've been waiting forever. But I really do feel like for some of you something's happening soon, likely like I'm feeling February, but you know, I don't want to generalize for everyone. But yeah, I am feeling February. And he could be saving up his money right now to purchase something, like I said before. And I was also saying alcohol or something about sleeping together. and he thinks you're amazing in bed. I also heard that, so for some of you. Yeah, that is the message for today. Not my typical message. If you guys like the channel messages, let me know. I feel like I'm all over the place when I'm reading them, and it's just like a lot. But if you do enjoy it, I will continue to, you know, meditate more and talk more about them. Lastly, I also want to mention for you guys, I do private readings now as well. I'm not sure I'm going to continue this forever, but for now I'm going to be doing it as long as I can fit it into my schedule, because I do have another job as well. But yeah, if you're interested in that, look down below in the description box, send me an email, and I can always send you more details about it, and we'll figure it all out from there. But yeah, if you're interested, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do offer that, because I did have a lot of people asking. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I want to thank you guys again for literally growing my channel so quickly. Like, I've only had this channel for about 2 weeks now, and it's almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is like absolutely insane for me. So thank you so much to everyone. Like, and your comments literally make my day. Like, I just get so excited about the comments. I also want to give a shout out to someone named Tess. Thank you for the donation. I really, really appreciate it. Literally, I was trying to find your name somewhere online, like everywhere I was looking for you to try and respond and say thank you, but I couldn't find it among all the comments or anything. So yeah, I'm going to shout you out here. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.